What's up, little baby? What's happening? I know you about ready for some action, so just slide to my current. Let's get nasty. Say, what's up? What's cracking? What's up, little baby? What's happening? I know you about ready for some action, so just slide to my current. Let's get nasty.
Was T. Hello and welcome to our show.
And welcome to the show.
What's going on, y'all? Thank you so much for showing up. I know some more people will be coming in soon, but we appreciate you guys nonetheless. It's Reality Check Live back to you again with some more teas, honey. And we have a special guest tonight joining us. It is none other than the Southside Princess, Nova Bankz. Clap, clap, clap.
Hey, y'all.
Yes. How you doing, girl?
I am good. I'm ready to, just get into the things of the things on the premiere.
Okay, we definitely got to get into it. Matter of fact, let me give the girls. Yay! Welcome to the show, honey. So yes, tonight we are reviewing the Chasing Atlanta premiere, honey, and it was tea. Like, what did y'all think of the premiere?
To me, the premiere was lit. I thought it was so tea. Everything about it, the production, everybody's. I really loved how us all meeting each other kind of just like flowed so like perfect. Like it didn't look like rushed. It didn't look choppy. It just looked like it was just like chef's kiss. I was like, oh, look at
the storytelling that Andario did with the editing was like, I think it was chef's kiss with it. Like I'm because now that I see now that I remember filming it and actually watching it now, it's like, oh, I see what he did there.
Yes.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yes, the storytelling was there, honey. Like when I tell you, like to say that a lot of y'all didn't really know each other, were familiar with each other, y'all, it really just flowed so well. Like, and I really loved that. Like it just all made sense. And Dominic and Tony definitely did a great job in bringing everybody in. So we can definitely get into that as well.
Hey, y'all.
Okay. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? So yes, we're going to get into the things and the things. Before we do, however, after the premiere has come out, there has been a lot of stuff going on in the streets of Potomac.
Ain't it?
The social media has been taking it, bitch. Like,
yeah, they're taking it.
Well, let's get into that before we get into the episode. Like, how did y'all feel about the reactions of the episode?
The reactions are, not in my favor right now.
I did catch that too.
But if you real, you gonna fuck with me, and if you a hater, you probably not. So I'm gonna just leave it like that.
True that. Yeah. Reactions, of course, are always mixed. Like some of the people that's like the newer cast, I've had conversations with, and just basically said like, it don't matter what you do, you can come there and give your best foot forward, showcasing everything you do. From purchasing a golden goose, bitch, it's somebody ain't gonna like you. It's not gonna matter. So if y'all going into this thinking that everybody gonna like y'all, it's never gonna be a thing. So it's just like, take it for what it is. All I tell everybody is, hey, promote your brand and keep it pushing.
Absolutely.
That's
it. All you can do.
That's all you can do.
That's all you can do. And Nova, personally, what did you think? I know you're saying if you're a hater, it is what it is. But when you first saw a lot of the stuff, where did you think a lot of people took their negative thoughts about you from? Where do you think that came from?
I think once my shade with Althea, that's basically when they don't like to see, the dolls and the fishes arguing and fighting. So that's probably like what it was. But I filmed all my green screens, like I said, like after I met everybody months in. So I should have been a little bit more fake, but it's hard for me to be fake.
Right. I noticed that when I saw, I was like, oh, she can't sugarcoat shit.
Oh yeah, I noticed that too. I was like, oh, she's taking it. She's taking it, but it's all good though. I think, as a whole, again, before we start, what would you rate the episode from a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, it was a 10. It was definitely a 10. Like from beginning to end, my eyes were glued on it. From seeing Dominique, Tony, and then getting into Noelle, Quentin, Sammy, and then when I came in, can we get into my intro? Like, I think I had the best intro to everybody on this episode.
No
Yeah, the
shade.
vocals too.
Your intro was everything. It was the music, it was the angles. Like, bitch, it
Hmm.
gave very much like, oh, this bitch is dangerous.
Literally, all I could think about was like, I love Ondario so much. Like, that's all I kept thinking about watching it.
And listen,
Yes. And I
well,
don't blame you. Like it definitely gave. It definitely gave. But we're gonna get more into your intro shortly. So let's go ahead and jump on in to this week's episode, honey. Okay. So
Let's
we're
do
going to
it.
start talking about the Chasing Atlanta season 7 premiere, honey. First
yeah,
off, I love y'all cast shots. Let's talk about it. Okay.
yeah.
The cast
Yeah,
shots
definitely.
gave the cast shots gave next level.
Mm-hmm.
So we get into the intro and we're entering in with Dominique. Dominique basically is one of the only, him and Tony are the only two people who came back into the season. Dominique is basically explaining his newfound energy in this new year. He's been through a lot, as we all watched over the years. You know, he had a breakup and there was a lot of shifting and changes happening in his life, but he really wants to start fresh and just do something different. And I think I love that part for Dominique and how he was introducing this particular new group and new era of church. He meets up with one of his friends, named Vaughn. They have a little catch-up session, and he was expressing all the things that he's been doing and where he is in his life right now. How did you guys feel about this introduction scene of Dominique's?
See.
I liked it. I just like the way everything was like kind of like got put together.
Mm-hmm.
It was really nice. It's like I said, and Dario really did his thing with this, so it made sense. So they how he kind of explained where like everybody else was at, why you're not seeing some of those older cast members, and it kind of goes into the story of how the new group is coming together. Hey,
Yeah.
mommy.
Hey, Rom, how you doing, babe? Hey, Dario.
Hey,
Yes.
Dario.
It was nice. I enjoyed it.
Yes, I enjoyed it too. I think it was really, really nice to see Dominique in this new fashion. And it's just kind of like I said, he was the perfect choice to kind of bring in the new group. So I really
Absolutely.
love that. And he
This
also
angle was my favorite.
Yeah, I like that.
okay. This angle was
Yeah,
everything.
that was too.
Okay. And let's talk about Dominique and the body. Okay. Dominique keeps
Okay.
it right and tight.
Okay.
I live for it.
Listen, she like 4 pounds.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, she's a petite young thing.
a little girl.
Okay. So yes, then we moving forward, and then he basically saying going into this new group, the only person he thought of bringing this new group in and also starting fresh with would be Tony, honey. Tony is coming back for her second season. She
Ate
expressed
this
how,
confessional.
huh?
She ate this confessional look.
Oh yeah, this confessional is everything. I think, and
Mhm.
we'll talk about it later, but I do think Tony had one of the best first confessional looks.
Yeah, she did.
No, hands down, she does. Her face, the hair, the way the pink pops. I
Mm-hmm.
love the ruffles, like just laying on her shoulders like that,
It's
with the
giving
matching
mother.
pink earrings, with the matching pink bracelet, and that little
Yes,
hint of pink on the lipstick. It's not even too pink. It's like the perfect, like plummy pink. She ate that.
And the
she
titties
ate
are
that.
tittying. Okay.
Okay. The titties are
The
tittying, the
face
face
is
is
facing.
giving. Yes, like I really love her look here. It was everything to me. So yes, Tony's come back for her second season. She was in this particular scene, she is now going in for and she got an award for trans visibility. It was Trans Visibility Day. And she got an award for her activism. And I really applaud Tony for the consistency of her story because she's always been very big on advocacy and
Yeah,
also just being a proper a proper spokesperson for the trans community. Like she's
absolutely.
always been big on educating and been very big on just making sure people are aware of what's going on. And that was my favorite part, not only just about her being a part of the show, but this particular scene in general, to start this season off, letting it be known that there's so many different things and issues going on amongst our community when it comes down to these laws and everything in general, like, which in case we're going to get into Nova Sector as well, because she brought some of that to light as well,
She
is
did.
is so important to acknowledge these things and have these constant conversations. And that, again, that's why I appreciate Tony so much for the consistency in all of this. Like, I really, really do. How did you guys feel about Tony's scene?
What I like about Tony scenes is that because you know a lot of people go, like everybody always asks for like different type of chase on the platform, and I think she has a pretty. Even though I know she's like a very well known prominent actress in this space, she
Mhm.
also I love the advocacy that she does for this because she never, like you said earlier, she never like shies away from that. And I
Yeah,
think her role on the Chasing brand, with her advocacy is very it's vital, it's important, and it's very. And I'm glad that she makes it so visible. So anything that any Tony scene when she's doing something like this, I really enjoy.
absolutely. Nova?
Definitely. I just texted
And
her
Dario,
saying the same thing. I was just like, girl, like you just her presence on the episode, it just makes so much sense and it just brings it like full
mhm.
circle for me.
Yeah.
And she like the mother of the little group, even though I think I'm older than her.
No, she has not only is she a mother in the ballroom scene, she has a motherly energy.
She does have motherly energy, but I've
Yeah.
known Tony for a good almost 10 years. She's
Yeah.
always been that way, like always been that way.
Yeah, and I love that for her. Like I
Yeah,
really, really do. And like I said, I appreciated this particular scene. And it was just so nice to like just witness the camaraderie in the room where she just was listing out the different things and the people were standing up for that. Like, and they was
yes,
just like, you matter, we all matter here. Like, and that's I just loved it. It was so powerful. That's how you know somebody is meant to say and do the things that they are meant to do because
period.
it didn't take an entire 30 minutes for that moment to be so impactful.
Okay,
Right.
and shout out to Dario on that cat on that editing chair.
Absolutely. Like, shout out
Get,
to the boys and girls,
get the
honey.
message out.
Yes. So now we're moving into where after the event that Tony was involved in, she gets a call from Dominique and he telling her happy transgender visibility day. And you know, they're checking in and saying how they wanted to like catch up and also create this whole new group of friends. And Tony's main focus is as far as doing this group again is she doesn't want the same things that happened in last season to happen this season. And if
Girl,
everybody knows what happened last season, we
girl.
all understand why she feels that way.
Well, she got half her wish.
She definitely got half her
She got
wish,
half her wish. Yeah.
literally. But I get it, totally understand. And so I love
Yes,
that, you
Don
know, hey,
Don, hey.
hey, Don Don. So I love that they reconnected. So now it's time to see what's next. Next scene is Quentin. Q comes onto the scene as he's meeting up with Sebastian. And Q, real quickly, Q is obviously a celebrity stylist. He's done some of the boys and girls. And he's meeting up with Sebastian to help him with his Beyonce inspired photo shoot. How did y'all feel about Quentin's introduction?
I loved it. It was real to me. I feel like it was Real Housewives coded. That's what it gave to me. It's
Yeah.
something. It's like a scene I would have saw on the Housewives. It was really nice, and the way they talked about putting the scene together, like the not the scene, the event together to bring a group together, just try to reach out to some new artists to support other artists. I thought that was great. I liked it. Nova.
Mm, I thought it was cute. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and that's that.
Well, there's that. Well, there is that. Okay. So yes, as he's helping him with the shoot, Sebastian, who is his friend, he helped him with the shoot, behind the scenes tea. Sebastian was a part of the main cast. He was supposed to be a part of the group, but of course, when things happened with Butterball Turkey, um, you know, he decided to also pack his things and his pound cake
Like
and
they had
move
the same
along with
issues
him.
over there that we was having over here with the scene.
Okay, they were having the same
You
issue.
got
Okay.
to pivot, bitch. You got to pivot.
Yes, got to pivot, honey. But you know, we did what we needed to do. So as they were chatting it up, before we go, as they were chatting it up, they were saying that Q was telling Sebastian that he wanted to create a event where he can bring the Atlanta boys and girls into his world of fashion because you know Atlanta isn't technically a fashion staple, right? Like not like New York or Milan or Paris.
Mm-hmm.
But Atlanta does have a fashion world, but not too many people are involved or know about it. So he wanted to bring the people in. And so he decided to create an event called Fab, Fashion and Bites. And we're going to revisit that later when we get to the event, okay? But he wanted to create this event, and Sebastian was going to collab with him, and he did collaborate with him with his particular event, excuse me, his particular business known as Inches. And again, we will be revisiting all of that later. So we're going to move on. Next, we're hitting Miss Noelle Nix, honey. Yes, she comes into the fold as she's meeting up with Dominique. And they chatted up, catching up. Dominique decides that he wants to bring Noelle in to this new group. And Noelle is a rapper. He is an all-around entertainer. He's hilarious to me, honestly.
Yeah.
And in this conversation, you know, they're just chatting it up. And Dominique is just expressing to him all the things that he's doing and what he wants to do when it comes down to this group of friends. What did y'all think about Noelle's introduction? Because in his introduction, baby, he said he had life going on, but it's new year, new pussy. What did
I
y'all
loved it. I loved everything about this scene. I thought him and Dominique meeting up. I thought honestly, Noel on the confessionals, when he did the green screens, that was tea. He was so funny. Yeah, I loved it. I thought his everything about meeting him on the first episode, like if you didn't know him watching it, you're gonna like you would fall in love with him off top.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I think he could get a good job because everybody came in, you know, either fabulous or, establishing their power coming in. He came in as like the firecracker right off bat. So
Yeah.
I really, of course, my personality, I can appreciate that. Noel was funny. He's funny as hell. Not
It was
understand
definitely
what all the
hilarious.
smoke be about, but we'll get into that later.
Oh yeah, we'll definitely revisit all of that
We'll
later.
dive into that
I mean,
later.
I could do without the rehearsed, recycled lines, but other than that,
Yeah.
What lines were recycled, do you think?
a couple of them. He was like saying couple housewife lines, like the maybe we can go in the studio make some beats.
Oh yes.
There was a couple. I feel like me on my everything I said on my green screen was like off the dome.
Right.
So
Yeah.
you have to
Right.
try a little bit more harder.
And I do think that I feel like that's a common issue when it comes to reality shows, that a lot of people go into these situations and they do try to emulate what they see on Housewives, Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop, instead of just being you. So it's just
Hmm.
like,
That was the only thing. But other
not
than
saying he
that, like it
did
was
that,
giving.
but
Mhm.
that's what I do. That is a common thing. So I do get that.
Yeah, totally get that. But he was hilarious nonetheless.
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
And so as he's talking to Dominique, Dominique was telling him he wants him to come into the group and he was going to introduce him to some new people, which in case he invited him to Sammy's event, which was less than 2 hours away. So he just like, girl, let's go ahead and get our lives together and head to this event. Okay. So enter in Dominique and Noah, which in case this walk-in bitch.
Yeah, it was T.
8 down.
Yeah.
That walk-in ate down for me. I said, Noelle, yes, this you're on point with.
Yes.
This is the moment.
Yeah, that was
Dominique always look good. I actually think Dominique is probably one of the best dressed girls of the Chasing Atlanta girls.
yeah.
Like he continuously is always looking nice. So that I wasn't expecting
Yeah,
anything
I was
less.
definitely gonna say that too. Dominic has the best style to me on the show. Like
Yeah.
his style to me is unmatched. Like, cause it's like doesn't it's not like try too hard, and it's like never like basic. It's always like just perfect. Like I love
Yeah.
it.
And then like how when people dress, it's like you can tell when somebody's just trying to either be trendy or they saw somebody else wear it. So they're like, okay, let me try it. It never give that with Dominique. Like every time I see Dominique
Mm-hmm.
dressed up, it always fits him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
everything just makes sense. So I live for him.
Absolutely.
So yes, so these girls walk into the event. Now we're introduced to Sammy Austin. Sammy Austin, who is an all-around entertainer, rapper. He is in the streets of Potomac getting prepared for his performance. And I'm very excited that people get to see Sammy. I'm excited for everybody to see everybody, but it's something about Sammy, like I said in the Meet the Cast review. Sammy is just like a natural. Like he just kind of fit into the situation very easy, in my opinion. Honestly, after watching this first episode, all of y'all fit into this perfectly. Like
Yeah,
honestly,
absolutely.
everybody did their biggest when it come down to not even in scene, but in y'all confessionals. It was like, yes, girls, y'all eating. But yes, Sammy is he's coming in, he's performing his new song. Yeah, I know. And the boys and girls are here to support him, honey. And then we see that Nick, who is Sammy's fiance, comes in, obviously come to support him as he says he always does. And Sammy is expressing that he's a little nervous. Before we continue, what did you guys think about Sammy's pre-introduction?
I liked him. Definitely love the fact he showcased his relationship with his fiance. I don't think we get to see, especially in the chasing brand, we don't see a lot of cast members that's either in relationships or let alone engaged. So I really
Right.
enjoyed that. And I love how he supports him, and they make that very known. In the very beginning, his first intro is like, "Hey, it's me, and let me show you this is my man too." So I
Mhm.
really enjoyed that. And of course, like you said earlier, like I've been knowing Sammy for a while. We've performed at a lot of shows together, so I do glad to see that he get this opportunity to showcase how good of an artist that I know that he is, that a lot of people may
Yes.
not know. But this is a great platform for an artist like Sammy.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she's
Nova.
a shady bitch, but we'll get to that later.
No, I thought this was a really good scene too with Sammy. I thought this was like the best intro for him. I loved his performance. I thought him opening with just seeing basically like him perform and him on stage. I thought that was like a really great just meeting him at first time. Like that was great for
Mm-hmm.
like the audience. Like that was like it was cute. I loved it.
Agreed. Agreed.
I agree. And it was just great. Hi, Rave. Yes, it was really great. And so we're going to get into the fact that he performs. But before we do, Althea comes into the picture. And we're introduced to Miss Althea, who is a indie soul singer, R&B indie soul singer. She is a model, and she's also a cisgender woman. She is the first cisgender woman on Chasing Atlanta. And she comes into this event to check and see about the boys and girls who are artists themselves. And she stumbles across, obviously Sammy performing. We get a nice introduction from Althea. Hold on, let me go back to the thingy. My fault, you guys.
Fucking
We get,
JT.
okay, we get a nice introduction from Althea. And she expresses, who she is. Like, she's a mom. She is a young woman who's trying to, figure out her career in Atlanta. And, she's just an all around girl. What do we think about Althea's intro?
I loved Althea's intro. Like even seeing her on this platform, because mind you, I had met Althea maybe a few months before like Chase even announced they were coming back. We had did a show together, and her performance was bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And we instantly connected after the thing. We sat and we talked, and we just been cool ever since. So I love me some Fifi. I think this was a lot for her because of her being a cisgender heterosexual woman. This was a different, energy and a different platform for her. And I feel like you'll see that as the seasons or the episode goes on. You'll see how she navigates that, and it ain't an easy navigation.
It's not.
And you will see that. So yeah, but yeah, love Fifi, love her down.
Nova.
Her outfit was cute and her green screen.
That is a Jay Moore original, by the way.
Yes, shout out to Jay
Shout
Amore
out
for
to
being
Jay
the
Moore.
stylist and designer for her.
Yeah,
He ate as always, honey. Jay Amore always going to give you a good
he
look.
always go. Yeah, he go get you together. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, she comes on in, and as she comes in, we get a performance from Sammy. And Sammy ate, honey. Like, Sammy is a great rapper, but I love that he can dance. Like, he dances, honey.
Yes, absolutely.
And I love the song because he's like, my body. Yes, babe, we do. We see it right there.
Okay.
Baby, the body's always out front and center, okay?
Not yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I love it. I love it. So yes, after the performance, he goes and takes a seat with Noel and Dominique as Dominique is introducing Sammy to Noel. In the midst of that conversation, Noel goes and quick to say, "Are you single?" And
Just
Sammy's like, "Oh,
a
I'm
whore from
engaged, honey."
Babylon.
Said, "I'm engaged, honey." And I thought it was hilarious that Noel even asked that because literally in this episode, in the scene prior, he already told him that Sammy got a man or something. So for him to ask, I gagged.
Yeah. I think Noel wasn't shy about asking shit. I say
Hey,
that.
Markel.
Hey, Markel.
Hey, Clarkell. And he
Okay.
knew he was married, but he was gonna see. He wanted to know if it was an apartment instead of a
That's
happy
it.
home. If he can crack the door open, he would have.
All right.
Some
He
of his
wanted
legs
to
were
know
closed to
if it was
married
like a
men. So
revolving door.
yeah, somehow he said his legs was closed to married men, and I don't believe that.
I mean, he said it though. He said his legs close to married men, but then he said if the door was cracked open a
You
little
see what I'm
bit,
saying? You see what I'm saying?
yeah. And if
Yeah,
the door cracked open, then hey, girl.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I'm telling you. Nova, what did you thought?
um, yeah, I'm just, I'm trying not to be too shady, so I'm just.
Look, you was trying hard.
You
Okay.
try real hard. I'm screaming. No, listen. That whole thing with Sammy saying at the end of it when Noah asked him, he was just like, "Well, did you not see me just fall into this big man's arms?" Like, girl, okay. You asked me, am I single? Here you go. Now you know.
And I think everybody's getting because I did see a lot of comments that said like, "Oh, what Rave C has said." Like, I think they've been together 15 years. I don't think they've been engaged very long.
Yeah, no, I don't
Yeah,
think
I
they've
think
been engaged
they
very
just been
long.
together for 15 years.
Yeah,
But
But
I think
what
it
I
was like
will
I think it
say,
kind of misconstrued in like some of the wording and what they had said. But I think they've been together 15 years, but they ain't been engaged that long.
yeah.
no, but what I will say though is I loved how Sammy just didn't really say much. He just showed his ring and was like, "Baby, I'm engaged."
Period.
Like
Thank
that was
you.
like so elite. I was like, "Okay, then Sammy, I know that's right."
As he
Period.
should. As he should. They don't need to explain nothing. Here you go, babe.
Yeah. Boom. Happy where you
I
at?
live. So yes, and this is the part where he said, if the door was open, he don't mind walking on in. Okay,
You're welcome, sweet pea.
right.
But I just I noticed your comments. I've seen a lot of people that said that. I'm like, I don't think they got that, but it's TV, so
Right, of course.
yeah.
But of course, now here is where Althea meets up with the boys who was outside as she was going to speak to Sammy. And this is where, again, going back into the storytelling of it all, this was good. Because Althea, because I'm gonna add some context into connections here, okay? Althea only knew Tremel, because at this time Carl is not here yet, okay?
Yes.
As far as this mango right now, Althea only knew Tremel. She came in to this event because her best friend, because everybody was wondering in the scene, even Dominique was asking, like, this is a lesbian bar.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
Because they
Okay.
said
And
they
she
were
was just like,
filming. That's why.
so she said that basically, her best friend is a bisexual, so they ended up at that particular bar. And she saw Sammy being a performer. She wanted to connect with him. I love the storytelling of it all because it worked. It made sense. Like
Yeah.
she's coming to speak to him. Now all the other people are there. In this part, she gave them a little taste of her voice. And it was cute. It was very much a cute little like quick connectivity moment. Dominique is already clocking the tea, like, okay, this might work. We're meeting some new people. We might be getting a group together. Okay.
Period.
And I love that. So now we moving into Tonette. Okay. Tony is having a gathering with her Kiki family as they're talking about, sexual health and other things while they're also having a game night. And in this midst, I forgot who is the person that invited you, Nova. It's the guy right there with the blonde hair. I forgot his name.
Yes, his pronouns are she and her.
Okay,
I know that.
got it.
Yeah,
Okay, her name.
but
What is
her
her
name is
name?
Princess, and
Got it.
yeah.
Princess. Period. I didn't know
Hmm.
it was a.
Okay, Princess. My apologies, Princess. So yes, Princess, she came to bring you in, and we get an entrance from Nova. Get into the mug, bitch.
Come on now.
The mug was
She was
mugging.
eating them slow mo walk ups, bitch.
You was.
I was so nervous. You guys have no idea. Like when I was in that car, I was just like, "Oh my god! Like Nova, this is it. Like this is your intro shot. Like you better be that bitch, or
Okay.
they
And
gonna
you
read
did
you."
succeed.
So that's how you felt like you was coming in. You was worried.
Yeah, I was really worried for a lot of reasons. A lot of reasons, but the one of the main ones was like how I presented. Because
Mhm.
mind you, I'm only 3 years in my transition, so I was just really concerned about how I was gonna look on camera. And but now looking back, I'm like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I was so sleep on myself. Like, why am I so insecure? I look so pretty in like a lot of the footage. But, in the moment, I was very insecure about that.
Yeah.
Well, it came out beautifully.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank
it
you, thank
did.
you.
And just to clarify, I think, and I can relate with you, girl. I think it's a girl thing. Like you just kind of always worry
Mm-hmm.
about how you present when you coming into a space, gay or straight.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
So you don't have to worry about it, bitch. You're gorgeous always. I haven't seen you a time when you wasn't, bitch.
I
Thank
really
you,
haven't.
thank you.
So yes, you came on in, and as you came in, you gave the boys and girls a cute introduction, and you chatted with them about the in and outs of you coming to Atlanta from Florida. Tell the boys and girls a little bit about that. We're gonna get deep dive in your interview, honey, but tell a little bit of like your transition, not only as Nova, but also from Florida to Atlanta.
Yeah. So, a lot of people don't know because I don't really like post about it too much. But like before I really decided to transition, I was like a drag queen.
Mm.
So
Oh.
like I would like perform in Orlando and like D-Land and like get my little 1 2s. So like that's when I really realized like I wanted to really like start my hormones and start transitioning because everyone was like, "Bitch, you're so T when you get all done up." So I was like, "Y'all are so right. I've always felt like that." But because of my parents, I'm raised with Puerto Rican parents who are Catholic, who are from Brooklyn, New York. And they told me from a very young age, they were like, "Bitch, you are a boy. Like, you are not a girl." And I'm talking about, I remember them telling me this, like, 4, 5, 6, I'm thinking my whole life.
Oh
So
shit! I know we
eventually I
all.
just shut it the fuck down, and I just kept it to myself and I started to just act a way that would be almost like just a way that would not cause too much controversy or bring too much attention around me until I was at least like 18 and I
Mm.
moved out. And then slowly but surely I started to like gain again who I was.
Yeah.
But and so I started doing drag. And I was at the age of like 23. I started doing drag. And then 2 years after drag, I started taking hormones around like 25. But so I was doing that in Florida. And then the governor was just like, we're not giving the dolls no more medicine, blah, blah, blah. And as soon as I heard that, and I was just starting almost a year in, so I was like, I need to go. And I was already like hotel hopping because my family like kicked me out. I was like homeless. I had like nowhere to go. So I was
Oh.
like, okay, I just gotta come, I just gotta go somewhere where at least I can get my medicine. Literally $200 to my fucking name and a Greyhound ticket and a suitcase. And I came to Atlanta and I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna thug it out and whatever happens, happens. But I knew
Bitch,
I was gonna get
period.
my hormones though.
Never said make it enough, bitch.
Okay.
I heard that.
Okay, bitch, you took the theme song and made it reality. Life is truly what you make
What
it.
you make it?
Okay.
You gotta
I
learn to
live.
embrace it, bitch.
Okay, got to. Listen, okay, well, thank you for that, babe. And we're gonna get, like I said, gonna get into it further when we have your interview.
Right, right.
So, next, obviously, after the game night, Tony takes you outside. And she was just saying, she don't know you. She don't know your motive. She don't know your intentions, especially with you coming into her family. And, to bring, being introduced through Princess. So as y'all were chatting it up, you obviously was expressing, your move over to Atlanta and also about like, your transition and everything. And Tony was reassuring you like how beautiful you are, as you were saying she was. Talk a little bit about, having that conversation with Tony and connecting with her. Like I know, as you said in the scene, you haven't had many experiences with the gays. So what did it mean to you to come into this scene with not only her family, but meeting up with Tony and getting to know her?
It was really cool. Like meeting Tony was like really cool. She's another Scorpio just like me. She was really pretty in person and prettier in person. And I was just like, the conversation was amazing. It seemed really real in the moment. Like it didn't seem like we were trying. It just was so authentic and just it was oh so easy.
Yeah. It definitely felt
Yeah.
that way. It didn't seem like it was like, oh, y'all go outside and talk. It felt like y'all really were having a real conversation of getting to know each other. And I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've always known Tony to be very genuine. So just watching the scene between herself and Nova. It was just like this was like a perfect introduction for Nova into this season. So I really
Absolutely.
enjoyed it.
Which goes back and reinforce what I was saying. Tony and Dominique did a great job in bringing you boys and girls into the situation. It was
Yes,
really, really,
absolutely. Yeah, they did that very nicely.
really cute. But overall, I loved you guys' scene. I thought it was a great introduction for you, and it was just so seamless, honestly. So next scene is Tramelica Fontaine.
Carmelica Fontaine.
Yes. Yeah, so Tramel is now stepping on the scene. The boys and girls know Tramel from G Status days, and he's now coming back to reality TV after years of
Years.
avoiding it and saying that he was never going to do it, honey. But his friends forced him, and it's
It was
paid off.
a hello.
Yes, it was his friends
We
forced
made him
him,
do it.
and it paid off, honey, because Tramel did his biggest. So
Yep, he
in
got it
this,
and I didn't.
okay, I was screaming. So in this scene, obviously we see him preparing um for his music video, and this is the particular song that he's doing is Lost and Found. It's for his current album, which is out right now. Y'all go ahead and download that, honey. And it was just him expressing what this particular song meant, and it was involving the backstory of his relationship. And so before I get into the gist of that, he invited, one second, we have our introduction to Tramel. He invited Althea to his music video. And again, as I said earlier, Tramel already knew Althea. Carl also already knew Althea. They met in the event space. They singers, so of course they
Yeah,
met.
we all performed that night together. We all met at the same
Yeah,
time.
yes. And so it was very seamless for them. That's why it was so you could tell the naturalness between them because they already knew each other.
Right.
And so it was really nice to see them reconnect to whatever. So in this conversation, look, I done caught the bitch crying. In
He
the
helped us cry.
conversation, okay. In the conversation, Tramel's explaining to Althea about what the song meant to him, and it was involving, his previous relationship and all the feelings that he went through. So each character in the video symbolized a particular feeling that he felt in the breakup.
Well, you got her
And
mid boohoo.
okay, do you hear me? Mid boohoo, bitch.
Mid boohoo.
She is crying.
Okay.
Listen, my friend was crying, honey. And so he, started expressing all of these feelings. And then, as we've seen here, he got very emotional. How did you guys feel about this? Nova, you as a viewer of this and getting to know Tramel, what did you feel?
I wanted to hug him through the screen. I
Yeah.
felt so bad. And like I've been there too, with relationships. So I was like, I totally felt him. I was like, damn. And relationships could bring you that low. So just the fact that he was able to, still get through that and still put on his clothes and still work on his music and still, walk that walk. Hats off to my babe Tremelli.
Period.
Yes. Is Carl, how did you feel knowing Tramel and also knowing the significance of that relationship to him?
Yeah.
What did you
Well,
feel?
even though we were here, we both were around for this.
Right.
I was, in solidarity, my bitch Ternell. You was on the wrong team.
No.
His ex was your ex best friend.
Yes.
So with that being said, me and you were caught in the middle of a lot of that sometimes. But I thought that after G Status had ended, Tramel basically said he was never going to do reality TV again. He didn't feel like he was received enough, and he just didn't like the toll that it took on his mental. And we sat on that FaceTime for a minute, like convincing him to do it. So he called us back like, y'all, I did a video and I sent it in. I said, thank you, bitch, Because what I hate about reality TV is that the fact that it doesn't, what I don't like about reality TV, it doesn't show everything. So basically what I was trying to tell Tramel is that you guys just tell the story how you want to tell it. Because I'm pretty sure with the Chasing brand, you will get that opportunity. Tell your story how you want to and just be you. People always be like, oh, well, Tramel was boring on this show. He was boring on this show. Tramel is a ball of fun. It's a reason why this bitch's friends, and we've been friends for so long. Everybody's talking about like me. I'm a firecracker. I'm loud and shit. Me and Tramel are a lot alike. A lot alike. And I feel like with this season, y'all will see a lot of similarities between the two of us this season. But we are still very different people. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Tramel has his own story, and even starting off with this scene, particularly, it's kind of setting the tone for like where his mental's at, what he's focuses on right now, and this was a great intro scene for him. So hats off to my little bitch,
Yeah.
Okay.
crying and all.
Okay. Yeah, same. Like as Carl said, we were there when all this happened, and it was just, it was heartbreaking to be involved. As Carl already stated as well, I was
Yeah,
on the wrong side of history.
she was.
I have to say so. But at the same time, as Carl also knows, I'm very big on trying to look at things on both ends of the stick.
True.
And I knew that Tramiel deserved better, and I'm glad that he now has the opportunity to find better.
Yeah. I
So,
know the point, but when this scene started, like you were kind of worried about him doing this because
yes,
of where he was at mentally with all that. Because he was
yeah.
just coming really, and around this time was good because he's kind of like coming out of it. Because
Hmm.
baby, when he was in it, baby, I'm glad y'all wasn't around for that shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm glad you said that. Like, that was really what my concern was, to know all of what he was going through. I was just worried about him coming on the platform without some type of just genuine support with him, because
Hmm.
I didn't not necessarily thinking that he break down and die and cry. Like, no, it's just at the same time, the situations like this, whether it's chasing reality or any other platform, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's difficult, to be subjected to all of this kind of like scrutiny on things. Like, it can be difficult, and
Right.
it's unfortunate sometimes how some people can internalize things, and it can really hurt them. And I just
Sure.
didn't want to see that for my friend, but my friend definitely proved me wrong. You feel
Yeah,
me?
he navigated this very well.
Yes, he navigated very well. And so I kudos to him and hats off to him for being vulnerable and telling this story.
Yeah,
True.
I would have never known unless I saw the scene because the whole time
Right.
I thought he was perfectly fine. So
Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, he knows how to put up a great face.
he does. He's a
He's really
Leo.
good at that.
We're
Yeah.
Leos.
Hmm. Leos know how to do it, honey.
We
You
do
just
know
will
how to
never
do
know
things.
unless they tell you.
Unless we tell you, you wouldn't even know.
Hmm. So yes, now we're moving on into the next scene, you guys. It will be involving Dominique and Tony.
get
So,
into the zebra and cheetah.
Okay.
okay, the zebra and cheetah.
Come through
Okay.
like it's a African safari, okay?
Okay.
Eh,
Listen. Oh, wrong thing. So we get into their conversation where they're chatting it up, and they both are, having the conversation about the new people that they both have met. Obviously, Tony met Nova, Dominique met with Sammy, Noel, and Althea. And now they're deciding about, really bringing this group together. What did you guys think about this scene? Because I thought it was very cute to have them like connect, saying they want to bring this core group together, and them becoming mother and father. What did you think?
Nova.
It was cute. I was like, it is definitely giving mother and father for me. Like Dominique definitely gives father, and, and Tony definitely gives mother vibes. Like it was like perfect.
I mean, I
Period.
wouldn't say suddenly.
Well, for me.
For Nova, yes. For me, girl, please.
Right.
Um, I enjoyed the scene because it was like the glue. Like you had seen all the moving parts, and this is where everything glued together. And now you will see the dynamic. So, literally, what I love about it is how it tells the story. Like they are lit. The way I know since I was, there, the way and Dario set this up, y'all are in for a treat this season because I didn't even know he was telling it like this. And baby, this is gonna be good. So this was like the glue. So when y'all see episode 2, I'm pretty sure that's where you'll start seeing a lot of mixing together, and then like I say, for 3 on down, it goes from there. So
Right.
yeah, this was great. I love that and then this is the scene they were talking about, like the cast members y'all don't see what kind of catch up where they've been at, why you don't see them, why they're not around, things like that. Well, they did talk about the ones that kind of mattered anyway.
Yeah,
You
they
know.
did. They did. I thought it was really cute, and it definitely glommed everything together. And in the midst of this conversation, obviously Dominique brought up the fact that there was this event, which in case is the event that brings everyone together, of course,
Mm-hmm.
which is the Fab event, which we're about to get into now. Now, the Fab event was called Fashion and Bites, where Q is hosting. What did you guys think about this theme?
I
It
love this theme,
was.
and I actually love the event. I feel like it's a very nice Ivy. showroom is a it's a real prominent space here in Atlanta. So the fact that he had the opening there was already chef's kiss for me. And like I said, he did say he had a lot of things going on, and I think he put it off beautifully. If he didn't say it on camera, I personally would have never knew. Fashion is not my thing. I don't really go into it. I really don't care about it. Like, I'm a joggers and sweatsuit type of person, so I don't really give a fuck. But I can tell this is something he's passionate about, and I could tell why he was so upset, because he is passionate. He wanted to be perfect. So I get it. I actually, like, I did wasn't at the event, but it looks pretty nice from what I saw. So I love
Yeah,
the fact that it was the first event for the group to get together on.
yeah,
Yeah,
Nova.
well, for me, I thought the fab part, I thought it was fab. I liked it, the fashions. I loved it, seeing the showroom on that when we walked in out of that little square room, and I
Mm-hmm.
saw like the actual stuff that was put up. I was like, oh my god, this is like giving. Everything was giving. It was the bite part for me. That was the only part for me. That event for me was Chef's Kiss. It was just the bites part. That's it.
yeah. Yeah, the bites were definitely interesting considering that the majority of it was hot dogs. I understood why, because again, as we said before, Sebastian was initially in the cast. And
Yes.
so
So it made
the
sense.
intentions of it made sense because he has a business involving food and hot dogs, you know.
Right.
Hmm.
So there was the intent, and there was other things. There was fruit, wings, as y'all saw on the thing. You know, like there was other stuff there, but in some cases, some of the other cast members felt as though it didn't make any sense. They were kind of confused by some of the dietary supplements. Before we get there, though, everybody comes into the space here initially, and as we see here is Sammy, Tony, Tremel, Althea, and Nova. Um, Dominique was already there as well at the time. This is just one of the scenes. But y'all were initially sitting here and everybody was meeting each other. Nova, as you were meeting everyone, how did you feel about this first interaction when you came into the space? This is your first time being there with all these new people, and the things that you've heard of from the Ivy showroom, as you said in later on when y'all actually got inside the part of it. What was your initial thoughts with everything?
Um, Initial thoughts, this was like what Dominique said. It was like a holding cell at first because it was like, what is this?
Mm.
It just looked like this was like the stuff that they're about to get rid of. But when I was meeting, everybody, I already seen Tony. So this was like my second time seeing her. And I met Sammy, Tremel, and Althea, and Dominique was there, I think, too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, and at first I thought everyone was, really cute. I had really nothing bad to say in this moment in that time. I
Correct.
didn't have nothing bad to
That's
say.
correct.
Absolutely. So let's see. As we're going into the things, Noel finally makes it in, and he's greeting all the peoples. And you basically let it be known that he looks like Medea in a wig. Whoa! Was that really how you felt? Like, what made you? What
Yeah.
Medea? What made you think of Medea of all things?
Okay. So it wasn't necessarily that he looked like Medea. It was more giving like the character itself. Like, like how Tyler Perry dresses up and then he's, Medea one moment and then he's Tyler Perry, obviously. That's what I was like referring to.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Basically, yeah, that. So, but that's what I thought at first. I was like, oh, we have a Medea. Because I could just tell it wasn't giving an actual trans woman or wasn't giving, you know, because he got a beard. The wig was obviously a synthetic wig, like from the beauty supply store. The dress, he didn't even have a bra on with any, nothing. Like, so I just off top, I was like, oh my God. Okay. Welcome to Atlanta.
But
Well,
honestly, I feel like that probably nobody probably would have paid that much attention to his outfit had he not brought attention to the fashions. So when you talk about somebody fashions, people are naturally gonna look at what you got on,
Oh,
mm-hmm.
and I
baby.
think
I
that's
looked
where
at that the
the
minute he walked in. And then the shoes, too. I was like, oh my God. They
that
were
was the
so.
outfit said. Yeah, because I'm looking like, well, okay, so when you take to everybody like they got on K on G, so now we gotta look at what you got on. And that was where I was having the problem at. But I just feel like somebody invites you to their stuff and just to trash about these events is kind of crazy, and you just meeting them. It's kind of like, girl, you just
Mm,
met her.
I'm screaming.
Yeah.
I'd have just waited a little bit, you know.
Yeah, it was a lot. Noelle was definitely giving it to her pretty quickly, but we'll get to it shortly on the gist of that.
Mhm.
So they finally get into the teas of the teas inside the Ivy showroom. Everybody starts, chatting it up, talking about the things of the things. And might I say, y'all girls got sauced up that night. Okay. The baby started getting drunk,
I was
and it was
trying
a key.
to.
Or tried to. Some of the babies got drunk. And so, of course, at this particular moment, Sebastian comes out. Y'all finally meet Sebastian. He's chatting it up with Noelle. He's the hot dog guy, as they said. And Dominique said she needs to sell pound cake too. Girl, I died because listen, Sebastian has the cakes on her, honey. She had the ass. And I
True
love it.
that. True that. But like I said, we watched premiere. I didn't see the full scene of this during the premiere. So this was
Mhm.
very entertaining to watch. I'm just
Yes.
saying. And I am not trying to be diplomatic. Excuse me.
Yeah.
I'm, I'm just looking at it as a review. That's how I would have looked as a viewer. Like, I'm trying to take myself out of it personally. And just like, if I was viewing this the first time and I didn't know those people, how I would have reacted to it. And that would have been my honest reaction. Like, girl, why you trashing this girl event? You just met her. I personally, y'all ain't never seen me trash nobody. I ain't never went to nobody's event and just trashed it. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Unless you come for me, then I might have some choice words. Now, keep a label. One thing about me, I'm gonna keep a receipt just in case I may need it later. But you know, I'm appreciative if anybody's doing their thing, and I really enjoyed it. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. But you just be nitpicking a bitch's shoes and everything like that. You came out your whole booty out. It's crazy to me.
Yeah. That was a key.
That was just crazy. But it's like, hey, teach his own. That's just my personal opinion. Don't make it right. Don't make it law. That's just how I feel personally.
Valid.
I still love Noelle. She's a raggedy bitch. I love her. You know. But at the end of the day, that's how I feel.
Okay, and just to let it be known, people, when he calls you a raggedy bitch, he actually do like you.
I really like you, bitch. I only call bitches I like raggedy, bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm screaming. So in this next scene, Sebastian starts a game. And in the game, it was just like, how would you eat a hot dog? Your best way of eating a hot dog. I can't remember what he said initially. But Althea decided to take on the challenge, honey.
Just a
And
slut.
yeah,
A real whore.
a real whore. So she decided to take it in, honey. She was in that hot dog, baby. She gave you a moment.
Look,
And
he said it's called interest. Let me tell y'all what's up. Okay.
okay.
I
And
wasn't mad at it.
all the things was key. But in this moment, which as we were discussing before, some people didn't take a liking to
Some people.
Nova's response. Where Nova said she looked like a disgusting banshee. Nova.
Play yourself.
Play yourself, bitch.
um, I feel like that right now still.
I'm
She
screaming.
still looks like when I watched it right now, she still looks like a wild banshee. But, that's just because of everything we've been through. But freaking at the moment, you could see my face. I literally was like, yes, girl. Like, get it. Like, it was a key. Like, it was cute. Like, I didn't have nothing bad to say at that moment.
Mhm,
In that moment, yeah.
mhm.
Okay. I'm surprised she only got one child eating a hot dog like that.
Okay. I'm telling you, she definitely gave a
Look,
moment to her, honey.
you gave that hot dog the business.
Yes. So, before that, of course, everybody got into the fashions of it all. Let me just get off of her so it don't look like I'm just sitting on her licking a hot dog. So, we got into the fashions of it all, and in the fashions of it all, we end up seeing, different looks that cue style for the people. And Noelle and Sebastian specifically, because Sebastian kind of got away scot-free, which we'll get into that. Um, Noelle kind of, was, throwing some shade at some of the models' looks. And in that turn, everybody gets to the ending where everybody's hanging out. And in the conversation piece, Sebastian and Tony, along with Noel, had a conversation about how they felt about the fashion show. And Sebastian kind of was telling them initially that Noel has something to say about everything, where Noel was basically saying the men look like K&G models, very Steve Harvey. And then the woman was wearing quinceanera heels, which was insanity. And so they decided to, kind of get him to go ahead and say it. And so in the midst of him saying it, obviously Q comes in. Everybody looking crazy. This was the one that I had to catch this moment because Sammy was like, "Ooh, girl, like I live for it." But they finally get him to express it, and Q finally comes in. As they're y'all talking about all of this, obviously Q is kind of like, "Girl, you clearly don't know fashions. You maybe not know." And as Noel said in his confessional, I may not know fashions or whatever, but I know how to put that shit on. Like I don't need labels to look good.
Which is true. Two things can be true at the same time.
Two things can be true at the same time.
Yeah, definitely.
It
Yeah.
didn't apply here, but
It did not apply here. I didn't say that. I yes. But I love Noel, so I don't want to take nobody take it offensively. But yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of this look. But yes, they end up having this conversation. Noel is saying that he thinks Q is fab. He just didn't like the looks, as I said before, about the heels and the man looking a certain kind of way, Steve Harvey or whatever. And it just kind of got a little, little light shade there. And one thing I did enjoy was Q shade because Q gave it to the girls. Q was just like, girl, the girls don't know fashion if it would hit them in a wig.
A shake and go wig at that.
The shake and go wig at that.
Shake and go
Okay?
had me dying. Okay.
Shake and go sent me to hell and back.
Shake and go wig, bitch. He
Listen,
sitting there sipping that juice like hell yeah, bitch. Shake and go, bitch.
yes, shake and go, bitch.
That
I
was
was
funny.
like, what? This is insane. So before I go into the next pieces, what did you guys feel about what Noel said about the looks in general? I know Carl, you said a little bit about why was he shading him so early. What did you guys really feel about what he said specifically?
My thing was like I'm not saying that some of the things that Noel said wasn't funny as hell because it was.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just like I just felt like, but it was different for me because you got to realize I wasn't on the show at this time. So this is just like I was watching with the world. Like this is my first time seeing it. I had no idea that this banter between them two had even happened. So I was very entertained by this because like watching my experience. Y'all will see why I'm shocked later on because I did not catch this at all. It just didn't make sense to me, but. I was very entertained watching it. I will say that. So I don't think Noel was actually like the Quinceañera shoes. That was kind of funny and it was kind of true, but I don't think we were there for the shoes. So it's just like, bitch, look at the damn pieces, bitch, and go about your goddamn business. That's how I felt. Like, girl, somebody invite you here, bitch. Enjoy the damn show. Take your ass on. But that was my opinion. Okay, that's just me.
Yes. Nova.
I thought it was classless. I really thought it was classless because the audacity for somebody to come to somebody's event and knowing that you're meeting someone for the first time and
Right.
them putting, their like little looks together and trying to present it in front of us. Like, and then to say that there in the moment, like, honestly, if I was cute, me and me, if that was me, I wouldn't have really, it would have been different. Let's just say that. But yeah, I didn't like that because I remember there too. I was hearing it kind of, but not trying to pay attention to it at the time. I was just like in my head, like, this boy is this boy. But yeah, Q handled it really good though. I could say
Yeah.
that he really did better
He
than
did.
I
He
would.
handed it back, and I loved that.
Yeah.
Bro
He
was
definitely
funny.
gave it back to her.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very much cute.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see.
And they definitely didn't look like quinceañera dresses because if you've seen real quinceañera dresses, that was nothing of the sort of what was there
Hmm.
at
Mm-hmm.
all. So that was a reach.
That was
Mm-hmm.
a read, is what it was. She was trying to read. What I
Hmm.
got. 'Cause, like, girl, I didn't seen quinceanera dresses and bitch. This is not giving that at all, girl. You was trying to be funny.
Right. So yeah, that was a fab event. So yes, we're at the very tail end. So at the very end of it all, we got to see the ending pieces where, obviously I missed one part where Q said, because I loved it. He said, hopefully it inspires the girls to reach into the depths of their closets and pull out their best pieces for the next event. I love that.
Yeah,
That is how you read. Like, I just love a girl that knows how to read.
that's it.
That is my favorite thing.
Yeah, he did do that. That was funny.
Yes. So now at the very end of this, that we got to see the preview for next week, where number one, Noel and Dominique are sitting down with Sebastian, and they were discussing the in and outs of the fashion show. We also got to see Tony having a little moment, upset about the fact that initially, because Nova did say she was supposed to walk in that ball, and she didn't, and I think that upset Tony. What are we thinking? How are we excited for next week or what?
I'm
I'm
really excited.
excited.
I'm excited to see the banter between Nova and Tony next
Mhm.
week. That's what I want to see
As
personally.
am I.
Yeah, I'm ready to see that.
Can
That
you
bitch
give us
said, I'm supposed to be walking this time. I was like, ooh.
listen,
Was
okay?
that shade?
Is that Shane
Yeah,
Basis? So give us a little sneak peek for your issue and conversation with Tony Nova. Can you give us a little taste of what's to come?
Hmm. Um, as you see on the first episode, she invited me to a ball,
Hmm.
and we talked about what categories I could walk in, and stuff like that. So I, yeah. So with that being said, when I, seen her, things, kind of when we're gonna tune in for sure next week.
yeah,
But
Absolutely.
yeah, I really because I don't want to ruin it. So it's just like,
yeah. Just stay tuned, but baby,
Yes.
yeah.
I'm ready to see it.
Yes, absolutely. I can't wait to see it. And we are up for an amazing season. Before we go, Nova, plug yourself in. Let the people know where they can find you and what's to come for you.
Yes. So everyone can always find me on Instagram at I am Nova Banks. And what's next for me? There's music. So you guys, I've been literally working so hard the last couple months on music. Well, at first I was just trying to make like a few songs, maybe one or two. This turned out to me making a whole mixtape
Ain't
because I
that
have
how it
so
happened?
many good songs. And I'm just like, wow, like, and they're so, I just cannot wait. So that's really what's coming next for me is this mixtape, Southside Princess.
Period.
And yeah, that's really what I'm excited about. And also getting my children's book because that's done. I just got to get it like printed out and ready, set to go for the world to see it. So all that will be in coming very, 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 very soon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every time you came on the scene and said, I'm Nova Banks, I always said, and she run the South.
And she was
Period.
okay.
I
I
thought that
love
was
it.
funny.
I love it. Well, I'm excited for the people to continue to get to know you, Nova. I know there's going to be, it's basically a pressure cooker at this point amongst this cast, honey, because it's so many things that's happened on the show and now off the show that is just going to continue to build. But I really want the people to continue to get to know you and see you on the show and just, give you the opportunity to really show all facets, honey. Like the girls are going to really enjoy you, in my opinion. But you know how the game go. You know how the game go, child. Even with
Yeah,
just
have them
this
like you
past
have,
episode.
man. Can't
Yeah,
get the ones that don't, you can't worry about.
you can't worry about.
Can't worry about it. Go with the
Yeah.
ones that say
Yeah.
nice shit.
Like, I appreciate the nice comments I seen, though. I definitely loved it.
Yeah. If you get time, get in the comments and cuss them bitches out. Cause I know I will.
That's
No, but
it.
this is gonna
What
be
you
a
think, Kim?
ride for sure. So I'm just here for the ride, and I have really thick skin. So and whatever I did, I could stand on it. Whatever. So it's cool. I'm ready for everything to play out and for everyone to see for sure. And I'm ready. I'm really, really ready to see episode 3 when Carl and Kendall come to the scene.
Yeah, that's gonna be a great time.
Oh,
Hmm.
absolutely.
More
Yeah.
chaos to the pot.
Okay. Listen, the episode was definitely a 9.5 for me. And the only point five about it is because Kendall and Carl ain't here yet.
Yeah, that's all. That was the only reason. But mind you, this one was way better than what I saw at the premiere. Like I said,
Yes.
oh bitch, he put extra scenes in here. I said, no, wait a minute, bitch. I didn't see this on the premiere night. This is good.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yes, and Dario literally is a 10
yeah,
across the board.
Across the board, honey. And Dario put his whole ass in this
yeah.
damn.
Editing the show, the storytelling, definitely a 10.
Yeah.
As far as season, 8. I'm only taking 2 points off because I'm not there.
Totally get it. But Carl, give the tease what's going on right now with you.
Right now, I have a candle collab. If you want Throat Factory and Bunny Pussy candles, I'll be giving y'all more information on that soon. Of course, my album, The Throat Factory, is in stores now. Y'all can go grab that. And I am working on a new
Period.
single called Dumb that will be coming soon too.
I love it.
Yeah,
I
feature
love it,
my
bitch.
man.
Come
You
on,
know
your
me.
man. Yes, wrong.
Yeah, right. Don't say that. Say hello to the people. Okay?
Hello, people.
Hello, people. Okay. But
He don't want to do the
listen,
song. He want to do hood music. I'm like, no, we got bitches got to shake their
yes.
ass.
Well, of course, I seen the comment earlier to go ahead and address it. Yes, the scene is still coming back, y'all. We're just currently waiting on
It's
our
JT fault.
confessional.
So
Yes, it is. I'll take it. The confessionals. We're waiting on the confessionals to finish being uploaded. We're getting back into the things of the things. The show is still coming. This is not what you call it, Neverland. Okay,
yeah, yeah, you know what that
it's
is. Okay.
not Neverland. Okay, it's
Oh,
not. We
thank
got the
you,
show. Is,
Dominique and Bravesy. Y'all are so good. I love it. I see. I
yeah.
love the good comments. I gotta just look at the good comments because the bad comments they be reading me down, child. They
Oh
say,
yeah,
"Bitch."
everybody gonna get that.
Yes. Thank you, babe. And yes, so the scene is still coming. What's coming for me, bitch? I don't even know. I mean, outside of doing the stylish TV, bitch, like there's a lot of things that are coming for me. Which I don't know is I have a full script completed. And I'm just putting the ins and outs together to finally like start filming and casting because you guys, this will be my first scripted series that's coming to the people. But
Yes.
people don't know, baby. I be working, y'all. Y'all don't know. I work hard. Like this is not a game to me. Doing this podcast, doing the scene ATL, writing this script, just putting all this shit together is not a game to me, bitch. But we got places to go, people to see, and the bitches got to be entertained. And baby, we got a lot of things over here that can entertain the girls. Okay, so
Period.
just know we got a lot more coming. Nova, I thank you so much for coming and being involved. We appreciate you. You are more than welcome to come here
Yeah.
anytime, honey. The door is always open. And
Oh,
like I
thank
said,
you,
we're
thank
going to
you.
have an amazing interview soon so we can really get into who Nova Bankz really is.
Right. Soon as this is only episode 1, so I'm sure more questions will be posed as the season goes on.
Yes.
Okay.
Child, this is gonna be crazy. Yes,
That's
for
they in for a
sure.
bumpy ride because it's gonna get only crazier. Y'all thought the first episode it just gets worse. It goes from worse to worse, sir. Okay.
Okay. Absolutely. But thank you all for showing up, showing out. Remember, we have the Stylist TV membership. We will be bringing some amazing things to that membership. Check it out now. There are 2 levels to it. We have Stylist 1 and Stylist 2. In the membership, you guys will be getting a lot of behind the scenes things from all the content that we will be putting out, as well as a special edition of On Brand will be coming called Carl's Story Times. Okay.
Oh,
Oh,
y'all definitely
period.
missed that.
Yes, and it will be membership only, honey, because Carl's story time is going to be telling some tea.
Yes, I know a
Let me
lot of
get my
things about a
coins
lot of these people that
together.
y'all see on these screens, and I'm just gonna keep it anonymous, of course. But I got to tell y'all the story so y'all can know what's going on. that y'all don't
Yes.
see on these cameras.
Okay. There are things in this web world the boys and girls would gag if they knew.
And then I'm gonna pose a question because I want y'all to guess who it is.
Okay. Yes. The membership is right there. Hit the link. You'll be able to see both rave. Thank you guys again for an amazing live. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
What's up? What's cracking? What's up, little baby? What's happening? I know you about ready for some action, so just slide to my current. Let's get nasty. Say, what's up? What's cracking? What's up, little baby? What's happening? I know you about ready